Welcome. My name is Erica, and today I'll be sharing with you my monthly ritual of practicing on the full moon. Think of full moons as a symbol of a cycle that comes to completion. And when we're practicing on the full moon, the bright light usually illuminates something that we wish to release. When we practice on the new moon, the darkness and the lack of light from that new moon pulls us in. It's a gravitational pull where we get to plant seeds and find new direction. So what I usually do on my full moon practices is I feel that I get to go deeper in my meditations, and I really focus on the quality of my movements. Rather than a Surya Namaskar where we can move quite quickly, here in the Chandra or the lunar Namaskars, we're going to move more thoughtfully and more slowly. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's begin. So we're going to begin in hero's pose. You can sit on your heels with the knees as wide as the hips, or if you prefer, you can also place a block in between the ankles, or you can also sit in between the heels. And you just reach back and grab the toes, spread them wide, lift the fleshy part of your sit bones. We're going to place our palms down, rolling the shoulders back and down. And closing the eyes, closing the lips. And just take a moment to settle yourself in this moment. Get present and clear. And then we'll place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. And with your breathing, find a rhythm that's steady and smooth. The continuous flow from inhale to exhale. And from exhale to inhale without sharp edges. Everything smooth, round, and easy. And we're going to begin with a lunar mantra. It's a very traditional chant that chants to the moon. And when we use mantras in our practice, they carry a sound vibration with them that's very healing for the soul. It's like medicine for the body. And the mantra is Om Som Somaya Namaha. Om Som Somaya Namaha. You can always listen and join in. We're going to chant the mantra 3 times. And I really encourage you to use your voice if you're at home or with friends, particularly when we're in sacred space, so that when we do need to use our voice, we have that opening in that pathway that we practice here. Deep inhale when you're ready. Om Som Somaya Namaha. Om Som Somaya Namaha. Om Som Somaya Namaha. And 1 round of Om, inhaling deeply. Remembering what this connection feels like, soft and smooth. And if you'd like to acknowledge something which you are willing to release this cycle, this full moon, go ahead and name that now inwardly 3 times. It can be 1 word, or start with the affirmation, I am releasing, and then you fill in the blank. So whatever it is, just make it conscious, using the light of the moon to illuminate the subconscious. And then when you're ready, slowly blink the eyes open, let the light come in. And slow and easy, very thoughtfully placing the hands in front of you and pressing the hips up and back into downward facing dog. And letting the head be heavy, lips closed, and you can just move any way that feels intuitively good in the body. Remember, we're evoking the element of water, so no rough edges, a nice continuous flow. You can shake the head yes, shake the head no. Use the strength of the arms to press the hips back. Take one more deep inhale here. Good, and then we'll bring the big toes to touch. Raise the right leg, coming into a three-legged dog. So there's a slight bend on the right knee. And you're stacking the right hip on top of the left, rooting down through the right hand so that you can send the right knee high to the sky. And then take a breath here into the back of your belly. Good. On the exhale, float the foot through. In between the hands, we're going to drop the back knee down. Good. And straighten the front right leg into Ardha Hanumasana. Dragging the right hip back. And from the right hip, extend the heart forward. Exhale, bowing in. Good. Inhale, look forward, bend into the front knee. We're going to take a twist to the right. So beginners will start with the right hand on the right knee, using the feet pressing down in a way that grounds you. And then we're going to open the chest to the right. Good. And for those of you who want to go a little bit deeper today, you can bend the back knee as an optional thigh stretch and reach back, opposite hand, opposite foot. And then letting the hips be nice and earthy. And then open your heart to the moon. Big, bright breath in. Beautiful. We're going to step back now into child's pose. Big toes touching, knees apart. Resting the third eye onto the earth. Bending the elbows, place the palms together behind the back of the head in pranam. And with respect, whatever it is that you're releasing today, just offer up gratitude. Whatever it was, right? Just thank it. Thank it for what it taught you. And then on your next exhale, follow the exhale to completion and just let it be. Let it go and release. And place the palms down. Good. We're going to come up onto the knees as if you're standing on the knees, toes are tucked, bringing the hands towards the hips. Good. And the hips are no wider than the knees are no wider than the hips. Hands will be placed with elbows squeezing behind your back, and you're going to open up. Good. Full moon, full breath. Good. Squeezing the thighs together, tailbone towards the earth. Pressing the bottom tips of your shoulder blade into the back of the heart. Take one breath with me here. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. And we'll breathe out through the mouth. Good. Second side. Left foot lifts high to the sky, open up into a three-legged dog. Good. I'm going to keep the right quadricep engaged, nice strong leg, so that we can stack the left hip over the right hip, bending the left knee. Good, and with the arms strong, legs strong, take a deep breath into the back of the belly so that the organs are soft and receptive. Good, left foot floats through. Good, back knee drops down. Good. And we're going to straighten the left leg into Ardha Hanumasana. So you'll drag the left heel back, feel that integrity in the left hip. You can even hook the thumb into the left hip crease. Pull the left hip down so that you can traject the heart center forward. Good, bowing in. Good, inhale, look forward. Bend into the left knee. Good. So level 1 today, we'll just place the left hand on the left knee and then find a twist high and tight in the chest. You'll revolve around. Good. Level 2 or 3, we'll bend the back knee, reach back and grab a hold of the opposite foot with the opposite hand. Good. And it's good to just close the eyes, cutting off any sort of visual stimulation, and just notice what needs to be felt here. Good. Sensations in the belly. Good. Wide open heart. And we'll release the left hand down. Good. Child's pose. Big toes touching, knees apart. Resting the third eye onto the earth. Elbows bend, palms come together. And just take a moment once again to acknowledge what it is that you're releasing today. For any kind of release to happen, there has to be a recognition of what it is you're letting go of. Good. And then whenever anything comes up, as it always does during the full moon, let's just make the breath bigger. And then make our way back into downward facing dog. So this is our Chandra Namaskar. We're going to flow through this Namaskar 3 more times. Now that the body knows what we're doing, just let yourself move intuitively. Let the gravitational pull of this alignment right now just be felt rather than thought about. And know that you can't do it wrong. And just as long as it feels good and it deepens your breathing, then you're doing it right. Let's begin together. Big toes touch. Inhale, right leg lifts. Open up into a 3-legged dog. Relax the neck, relax the head, and take a breath into the belly. Good. Exhale, float the foot through. Back knee drops down. Straighten the front right leg. So feel the legs strong as you traject the heart forward. And then exhale, bowing in. Take on that attitude of respect towards yourself. Good. Inhale, bend into the right knee. I'm going to swim the arm around, grab a hold of the back foot. Good. Use your feet here to find buoyancy in the chest. And then exhale, feel the release. Good. Right hand swims around. Child's pose. And let this be reflective. Become still and breathe deep. Hands in pranam. Good. Placing the palms down, downward facing dog. Lift the hips. Left leg lifts high. Open it up into a 3-legged dog. So the quadriceps are strong. The belly is open and wide. Left foot floats through. Good. Back knee drops down. Ardha Hamasana. Good. So feel the hips become even. Reach the heart forward, and then on the exhale, with respect, bow in. Good. Inhale forward. Left arm swims around. Nice heavy hips. Good. Lower half of the body is very concentrated. Upper half of the body is illuminated with your breath. Good. Child's pose. Big toes touching, knees apart. And become still. Use your exhale to release. Downward facing dog. Good. 3-legged dog. Om Som Samaya Namaha. Good. Right foot floats through, back knee drops down. Ardha Hamasana. Om Som Samaya Namaha. Good. Inhale, look forward, bend into the front knee. Swim the right arm around. Inhale, Om Som. On the exhale, Samaya Namaha. Child's pose. Big toes touching, knees apart. Om Som Samaya Namaha. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Good, so feel the opening here. Good. Left foot floats through. Om Som Samaya Namaha. Straighten the left leg. Good, open the heart, bowing in. Om Som Samaya Namaha. Inhale, look forward. Use your feet here to grow open and wide in the heart. Om Som Samaya Namaha. Good, child's pose. And pranam. Good, we're going to move one more time around. Good, either chanting out loud or chanting internally. Good, on your own, find your flow here. Namaste.